We got a classic. It's the Outer Spectre.
Yeah, I mean, is that good here, though? Looks like he's struggling against Flame Guard. Not sure he can break it. What is it, 140 plus 150?
There you go.
Oh, they do get the grab on Mira. Light Strike Array is there as well. And blast down the Primal Beast. Yeah, making her life much easier. They do dive top as well. Ramses caught out by that onslaught and trample. And the gaze comes a little too late from Taneko. He's going to go for the TP now, knowing there are no further stuns to connect onto him.
Exorcism this tower if they want. The Dire even scanned there to wonder if Mira's there. They know Mira's rotating because of that, though, and that's why Rebel got out. Also because they scared us in room bottom. And 2.
Chasing Miposhka, yeah. Arcane runes up. So slight spam is coming. No leaps remaining here. Miposhka, 6 wand and a fairy fire.
Oh,
he's gonna get burnt. Oh, the neutral! He gets killed by the wolf.
And he got snowball punched arrow.
He sure did. And I got a D-ward too. So it looks like just naturally, even without catapults, they'll get a bit of chip damage here as they haunt. Where are they jumping? Up and down all over the place. Yatra is toying with the lich as they blow up Suneko. They also spotted Ramses sat at a third of his HP. Light Strike Array, where is it? It's going to come, but collapse. The damage. Oh, the raindrops on Ramses kept him alive through the Crypt Swarm. Well, yeah, I guess it's pretty good when you've got Lina Ember as your 2 cores. Coming into this bottom jungle now, though. Invis up for Lal, but familiar stuns and apparently some reveal here. Yeah, sentries placed down on the ground. Snowball will buy a little bit of time for Lal, but he's surrounded by 4 Darkside members. Plenty sustained from them. And looking at item builds, Spectre, quite an interesting one. Back into the Blade Mail build, and then it looks like Hand of Midas with Aghanim Septicute afterwards. Oh, Mira. Oh, a lot of damage from that Chain Frost Soul Assumption. Big combo from Darkside. But they're trying to keep people out of here. I said that he's planted his flag, and this is his territory, and he's showing he's not going to go without a fight. Miposhka, 1 leap, has wand and fairy fire. Oh, it's going to be close here to get another leap up, but the snowball, the Lina disappears. Now onto the Visage as well. Tries to get off the Grave Chill to slip away. It's the Lich TPing home, but stunned up by the last second arrow. Team Spirit, bring the numbers. That's how you kick people out of your bottom lane. Miposhka is invis for a matter of seconds remaining now as Rebel's Ember. He's got a safety remnant, so he's just toying with him and trying to kill Miposhka with the chains. Mana. He has mana now with a wand. He's got one. It's 45 seconds remaining. I can see the debuff.
Yeah, it's because Tusk was sitting on it, though. Yeah, and with Midas ready in a moment, that's going to be a quick path.
Poor Suneko. Deary me. There's camping here by the Ancients. Might get the cross kill on Mira, though, as he tries to escape, and successfully so, it looks like. Onslaught gets to high ground. And off to the side, the Roger Ricky. He's onto Miposhka. Mirana down to the Maelstrom strike of the Lina.
He just wanted it. He's like, maybe I can get out.
Lal still fighting. He's 1v2. Ramses has given up on his battle, wanted to go back to farming, but now Collapse is coming in, but he's under a dire sentry. You sleeping dart a target. You slight change them. You force staff them to low ground. You catch and kill them.
Meanwhile, down bottom, though, at the same time, Laryl's in trouble.
Yeah, getting on top of the Tusk under those tier 2. They dust him. Now snowball back into the waiting arms of 4 Darkside heroes.
Oh, it's Courier. Mira, your Courier!
Radiant's Courier has been
Collapse. Sleeping dart into the familiars. That's a lot of damage straight onto this DP. Through the Greaves, through the wand charges. He's got Haunt as well. They're just going to annoy Yatoro here. And they're bringing a couple of heroes to help the Spectre out. And if the arrow connects, it would have been huge for them. But instead they dive onto the Ricky. Dust comes out. Mira's on top of him. But a good smoke screen stops any kind of pulverized play. And he blinks away.
Oh, nice.
Oh, the Haunt back in, though. Yatoro. Oh, he was desperate for that one. Back to his illusion. And away he goes.
That's interesting. That looks like an Axe play. Not like a Haunt. Oh, that's going to cost them, too.
Ricky knows exactly where Collapse is. They've lost sight of Mira, though. They're trying to come in with a smoke from the south. And by Suneko
dead.
Catching out Collapse. Can the Onslaught see him? Try and push them around, but Sinister Gaze stops him in his tracks. And the Primal Beast follows the DP into the grave. And they ping it.
Oh, and he off-sentry combo there, too.
Hello, Dust. Howdy, Roger. Smoke screen's down on the Mirana. They do slight change her as well. Can they get Miposhka out of here? She's not alive, but under the tier 1 tower. Team Spirit strike. Low blowing up Seneko, trying to catch the Ember, but he's jumping to his Remnant, while Roger does get dusted in the end.
Oh, the
Familiars gets the escape out. DK Focus and Ramsey's there holding a high ground off to the right, but it's the chase onto Roger's Ricky, which will net Mira a double kill. Get some use out of the cooldowns. And Ricky looks like he's their target. The smoke breaks, though, onto Mira as DK Focus was atop the stairs. With a smoke and a sleeping dart onto the Primal Beast. They're going to catch him and trap him, but the Ember Spirit! Oh, beautiful fight back from Spirit. The punch into Rebel clears him out, and now the tier 1 looks like it should be the objective Spirit claims, but Lina offering her own right-click damage straight into the tusk. Light Striker area was there, now Collapse trying to dive. Good onslaught with a trample. Now on top of Lina in the Visage, but it looks like Spirit wanting to disengage. I think Yatoro is making the call that he does not want to fight without his horn. Just leave any stragglers to fend for themselves, and Ramses comes out with a double kill. Is there also an element of, like, oh god, they're just going to dive tier 2, aren't they? Yeah, dart into Light Striker 8, trying to disengage the Tusk from this fight. Mira dived into the back, lol, gets the high ground, bottled himself up, but now Mira is going to get caught out here with a Sinister Gaze, and a slight chains to follow. Time, brute forcing tier 3 up in the top lane now, and it looks like Darkside is going to keep on going. Collapse does have this halberd, which is irritating for the Lina, as Lal dives into the back, punches Seneko, blows up the Lich and the Ricky immediately. Team Spirit, this is their time now. DK Focus surrounded, but gets into stone form, and Rebel has a two-man chain. Pretty time kill the Spectre, but a blow-up of Lal with the Laguna Blade, and that Blade Mail does a tremendous amount of damage, but DK Focus, Ramses and Rebel, able to withstand the pain, turn and fight into Collapse now. There's a disarm again on Lina, but she can turn and continue fighting, but the return of Mira brought back to pummel the Lina. So Aegis gets expended. Rebel going to return to base to regen and reset.
So just be careful of the blink punch into Snowball.
Well, they're trying to catch the Ricky again. Mira might have bitten off more than they can chew.
Oh,
just get chain stunned up. Now Collapse. Familiar stuns, Gleipnir, the root catches her. Death Prophet under the Moonlight Shadow. Do they have revealed to see her? They do. So Collapse. Laguna bladed by this beyond godlike Lina. No buyback on the Primal Beast. He might be forced to buy back the DP.
Those buildings, they're just gone. You guys gonna come back home, or you good? Oh, Roger, you're so annoying.
Sneaky devil. Nice dodge. Manta to get away from the sleep dart. Roger, trick to the trade, and the smoke screen down. Dusted up for now. Eposhka does get scouted though, and Gleipnir is there as the Haunt. Yatoro. Where is he jumping? Onto Roger.
He's trying to kill Roger.
Ricky does find the takedown. He's going to just drop it on the floor, destroy it, and buy
yeah, like it's just chilling in the backpack, you know, no big deal.
Okay. Collapse has to Greaves early to get away from the chains, and another lane of Barracks here for Darkside. Yatoro trying to scout out and maybe get on top of Seneko. But this Frost Shield's proving a little too difficult to... Oh god, Lal! Half his HP disappeared. Snowball's on towards Ramses, but he's dead with no buyback. And now with a sleeping dart, good force staff away. Yatoro saved. And they back up, retreating under their tier 3, while there's Wraith Pact and the Familiars. That is bringing down the buildings from safety. There's no commitment from Darkside. They're softly pushing up the high ground. And now Ramses realizes, oh, I've got Aegis, don't know, I can walk up the staircase. Bring down his final lane of barracks. Mira is in, but the Sinister Gaze is there. Seneko saves the Lina. That's the form of initiation they needed from Darkside. And, oh my god, Collapse! Again, just blown up. The amount of damage here from Darkside is just... Oh, I just can't withstand it. Every hero that shows their face gets caught, slept, chased, killed.
I wouldn't even call putting up a fight at this point. I mean, Yatoro's going to try, but yeah, the GG called as he uses the final hunt of the game.
Some good blade mail damage.
Very impressed. I was not expecting that.
Welcome back to Game 2 here in this best of 3 between Darkside and Team Spirit. Super irritating. Jump in from Mirror Bottom. Starstorm landing on Roger twice. Collapse getting siphoned, but he's a tanky beast. I should be able to come back in and kill Roger here.
Seneko? Stop.
No, he's not going for it. Seneko, yeah, trading out his life from Eposhka. And now the dive bottom tier 1. Trample's there, but replaced by the avalanche and the toss now under this tier 1 tower. Collapse taking a lot of damage. In jumps Mira, doesn't have the mana for Starstorm, has to pop the wand for it. Now out of leap charges, gets a Starstorm off, but it lands on DK Focus. Doesn't
Very
kill off
fire.
Roger.
Are fortified.
Incredibly close fought battle there. As mid lane, we get a TP in from Imposhka. Okay, looks like just a bottle refill. Pushing this tier 1 tower very quickly with a Nature's Prophet. And Imposhka's even lurking. Ah, got the snowball into kisses. Doesn't have shards for 4 more seconds, but Ramses is level 4. He's just being blasted and burned. In comes Lol for a final touch with a scatter blast and grabs himself a double kill. Now the tower is dead for sure.
Always keeping those ice shards in play. And he punches the courier too.
Radiant's
Oh, the
turret
DP courier dead. That's why they bring Ember Spirit up here to make sure tower doesn't die, but it looks like the next push when that comes around. TP bomb from Yatoro collapses in on top of them with the onslaught. Pushes him around. Roger's about to be pounded into the ground. And Yatoro's TP down here gets him involved in these kills.
But yeah, one of the worst situations, right? They go on collapse, all the TPs come through defensively, turn around kills for a Primal Beast before he's really got anything going.
Oh, he's still dying? He went to the large camp. Mira and Imposhka on this right-hand side. They're waiting for the Tiny to wander over here. And Imposhka sees him, trying to bait up to the staircase for the snowball arrow. Chain stun into what? Leap Star Storm. That should be enough to finish him. Mira will look to claim the kill on the Tiny as Imposhka is being whacked around by Rebel's Ember Spirit. Tiny finally dying with another leap forward, but now Mira stuck behind tier 1 while the Ember Remnants forward. Imposhka does get burnt alive. It's cutting waves bottom.
Ramses is very brave. If he was scouted right now at 400 HP again, you know, if there's any vision, you just die.
You're telling me that
Like, he could literally die on this wave.
Rebel TPing home, but pulverized. He doesn't have a remnant either, so he just dies. Collapse has been spotted. Roger doesn't want to give away a freebie. He's 100 gold away from his blink dagger.
The tumbler toy.
Oh, feels really bad if Roger falls. Does get a good avalanche out now. Yatoro TPing in as DK Focus. A backstab with the Exorcism. 2-man Spirit Siphon. Lol very close to death, but pops the Greaves. Can he cookie away? It's on cooldown, so he can't escape. Big onslaught with a trample, though. 4 heroes being slammed down by the Primal Beast. And DK Focus netted up and rooted by the Gleipnir of Yatoro. Trapped in the Sprout, but incredibly tanky still. Dodges the arrow. 3 heroes lost by Darkside. Spirit just had to spend the life of their mid laner, and they're going to catch a 4th as Roger in the tree line. Wasn't safe at all. And the DP stepped outside of her base, so a 5-man wipe incoming.
Collapse. Where the game was, it looked over. It looked completely over. And Ramses was able to make the comeback as up top, oh, that cookie. Ooh, that's nice. You know, he just becomes the beast. Terrorblade is still going to need control and assistance from his allies to get that damage out. And Ember's a good hero for that. So, well, maybe we can get there. It's going to take a lot of work.
It's going to take a lot of time as well, but if Team Spirit goes diving too far like this, a couple of freebies here and there for Ramsey could pay off big time. Kisses launched out towards the TB. They see where he is, and the onslaught lands, the trample, and the pulverize. Now moving on to another try to DK Focus. Chain Frost thrown, but the BKB for the Primal Beast is making such an easy fight here for Team Spirit. Rem's not going to give safety to the Ember Spirit. The arrow is dodged, but I don't know about this. Spirit are diving tier 4s. Another 5-man wipe. Another massive victory. Imposhka went for the snowball forward, but with his Moonlight Shadow, they will retreat. Roger has blinked aggressively towards the Tusk. Chucks him back to the Terrorblade. Good shards. Attempted arrow, but Imposhka's Tusk. Wait, does he have blink on Tusk? He doesn't, right? Nah, 700 away, so just a snowball to delay his death. And an immediate flyback to fight around Roshan. They do not want to give this to Darkside. I don't know what's he up to. For a backstab. The Terrorblade's dead. And now a snowball to DK Focus. Covering fire. Blow up the Death Prophet. And every time they step out on the map, it just feels like, oh my god, the Lich just dies to the freaking Mortimer's kisses.
Radiant's middle tower.
Sometimes you just get hit by 9 Mortimer and kisses die. Roger also found.
Is another team wipe coming? I mean, Ember's alive, but everybody else is dying.
For how long, you know?
But Mortimer.
All right, ready? Ready? Mira hits this. Oh! Oh, he's so good! He's so good at Dota! Oh, you thought.
That was a sitter, come on.
You 7 vision for 1 second, there's just this ping. It's this ominous ping on your hero, and then you're dead. Like, it's just, he has the illusion. They send in the snap illusion.
They've got the Ember too! mean, that's where
let it go,
can
let
we
it
see
go.
the odds now? The odds are going to be like
Just call
10 to 1, 11 to 1, right?
Has fallen.
Hey,
Give me
it's
20 to
over.
1, I'm not taking it.
Give me 100 to 1, I'm not taking it.
No.
This game's been over for, I don't know, a good, at least 10 minutes, it feels like. GG's all called. And we're back with the final game of the day. It's all tied up here, 1-1 between Spirit and Darkside.
I really appreciate the no Blightstone Ench. I prefer the
Spikes are with
purchasing
us.
regen and just trying to bully as much as possible with Nature's Attendants.
Yeah, I mean, if she gets a slow here, I think DK Focus can die. And Chant there. And forward moves Yatoro for first blood, and Chantress claims it. Refill the bottle. Maybe they don't expect Mira to come in here, though.
Fortified.
Ember Spirit is 2 creeps away from level 6. Nice avalanche. Stomp's not available because they already spent it, but it looks like they've got plenty of damage. Burst through the Ember Spirit. That dive onto tier 1 paying off big time. While Roger trying to drag the wave.
Oh,
that is
nice
a catapult
play.
wave, but they keep the catapult on the tower. Arrow lands onto Mira now, but there's no follow through.
Speaking of unheard of situations, definitely didn't happen last game. Poor
Yeah, now
Ramses.
a fight top rune. Ember Spirit, 200 health remaining, but he's always got that safety remnant. While Roger, trick to the trade and another blink towards Rebel, not available. Couldn't quite get there fast enough. Yeah, very weird flow to this game. It's like Team Spirit.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
What's he doing? Sniping Curious behind him.
He's pulling the wave.
Roared under tower. Collapse. Claims another life. Did you hear that?
No.
Maybe I am the princess of nothing. Poor Mirana. Mira tossing back. Roger blinks in again. And the damage from the low ground. Lol finds the takedown. Now dominating on this left. While top lane, the tower is pushed. DK Fogas trying to spirit side off a creep.
Faces Boy needs the chrono. Without the chrono, he just goes back to hitting creeps. And he was like, oh, chrono's down, guys. Let's go. Or, you know, there's buyback. Buyback's a counter to chrono. Roach is a great counter to chrono. Mirana's dead.
Nobody can actually break past the barrier either. 3 spirit heroes in the bottom jungle made sure the ledge was very well protected. And now the Ember Spirit trying to strike back with Roger and DK Fogas moving in. Ramses, he's got Chrono ready, but the Delta split from Spirit means everybody escapes.
And they already exorcism.
Ench is a little piggy, slight change, but Miposhka's so tanky. 21 still in the back pocket. And now the turnaround from Spirit is going to come.
Oh, they're
They
coming
know
in.
that Axel
Yataro's
is wearing
here.
off. Mira moves forward, gets the catch on DK Focus. Yatoro, the big bad, the toss back into the TB, and the Death Prophet dies.
Oh, that feels so terrible.
Can he just go raw damage? The Darkside right now, they are under Moonlight Shadow, and they find Collapse. Oh, that avalanche saved him. Taneko, the Sunder. Yatoro dies the time. The Raw to turn around onto Mirana. Toss up into the air and whack into DK Fogas as well. Okay, Yatoro saves the day.
Okay, so he doesn't actually beat his drums in chrono, guys. Not a counter. I repeat, not a counter.
Can't make music when you're frozen in time. Mira did just slay Taneko with the help of Lal. DK Fogas just can't output enough damage. Nobody can. And that big old split earth lands on the DP now with Yatoro arriving. Slow her down with a reflection. And now the avalanche from Mira. Into Ramses. Chrono is big. When the damage is from the right clicks of the void, he'll get 1 kill, but that's it. Time is up. You've run out of options. And you're losing all your heroes. Yatoro about to drop to the Ember Spirit, but he's a pretty tanky TB. Still falls, but they'll get a double kill on Lal as the trade. And they jump away from Roger. Miposhka's coming. He's got sentries for days. The impetus hit will get them a 3-for-2 trade. But that's your
Stop pinging
Chrono.
high ground. Laurel is picking it. It's like, I got a catapult. I want to go.
He's got a stun on the void now. Time warp on cooldown.
Tips him.
Looks like he wants to try and finish off his Manta style. He's going to get darted and arrowed though. Exorcism and the jump in. The Terrorblade slain. That very cocky move there from Yatoro. Oh, there's a sentry here.
Okay,
There's
nice.
a
Good
rookie
job.
here.
Oh. Well, you know. Dig.
Mischance. He bought some time for his team, but oh my god, Ramsey's died mid. Miposhka, with that gem, going to see the ring coming. The sleep into arrow. They connect and collapse. Spirit, not near enough by, and the Beastmaster finally dies. Roger, split earth down into the ground, and Lal beyond godlike. Lesh 10, 0, and 1 right now.
Ramses? Oh, no, they're not feeling that confident.
And Ramsey is looking for the chrono of his life.
I mean, it's the gem. It's the gem. They want it.
Can they kill her though? Full staff away and she's healing back up. Slight chains connects the kill off the Ench, but now the split earth on the Death Prophet. Half HP, DK Fogo, dusted, collapse, and Lal can't finish the job though. Spirit Siphon's actually kept her in fighting shape while Mira chases into Ramsey's looking for the kill on the Faceless Void and they'll get it. Dead for 48 seconds and Seneko spends all of his leaves. Still gonna get stunned on his retreat. And Lal is unstoppable now.
Is the time. It was a noble effort. I mean, we set a goal for them. They attempted to achieve it, right?
They succeeded. They achieved their goal of killing.
You're right. I'm sorry. They did do that.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
It's just too bad that Roger dies now and your backs have fallen. They've got a catch on Lal, but he's got Bloodstone and plenty of mana and damage to play with. Will force away the DP and the Ember Spirit. Now facing off against Ramses as Roger brought back. The Lash about to die. Does get finished off. Yatra with no meta isn't as massive a force as he was a few seconds ago. And now the Sleeping Dart on the Tiny requiring the double force staff to get away from the arrow. Very well executed by Spirit.
But there's a reason why they're sticking up for so long. It is, once again, the importance of this. If they can manage to claw back a win here, it will help them so much and a chance to go to the Major.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I just wanted to reiterate that for you.
Another smoke. Where's Ram?
Very sneaky.
Oh, they're coming in from the right-hand side.
Oh, she had exorcism, but she's dead now.
Yeah,
All right, big chrono.
Lal BKB's up. The chrono's onto the Beastmaster. They do take down Seneko quickly while the Faceless Void is annihilated. Buybacks up for him as they pop them on DP Mirana and the Void to try and continue this fight. But Team Spirit have so much left to give. The Scardy TV in the meta, shredding through every single person that shows their face in this top lane. A dieback from the Death Prophet, a sunder from the TV, keeps him alive against the Ramses Void. No bashes came when he needed them most.
Radiant's top barracks are
And it's a
Radiant's top
4v2, another lane of barracks claimed by Spirit, taking down these buildings. Demon Zeal, a
Radiant's
TB
bottom
shard.
has fallen.
It's a good one.
They don't get the mega creeps though. Trying to leave the Black Dragon there to deal with it, but the catch, the turnaround, Lal and Mira, straight on top of Rebel, tricks the trade and the smoke screen down from Roger, and Ember Spirit looking to make a bit of space for his squad, but the slow remnant means the catch-up from Lal is there, tracks back to kill the Ember Spirit, and now the mega creeps will come. GG is already called by Seneko, it looks like, as they tap out here in Game 3. Game 1 was a good victory for Darkside, but 2 and 3 just felt like Spirit were way ahead of the curve.